Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Star Wars Lads. Well, I was minding my own business today, not going to do this specifically, but I woke up to a copyright flag on my stream last night that I did a nice little, very authentic reaction to Ahsoka Season 2's trailer, because I had no idea that was going to even drop last night. We were waiting for the Starfighter stuff, and of course, Disney flags it because it was just doing so well. They needed the money because it was blowing up, of course, and I was, of course, the only person on YouTube who did a trailer reaction live last night. So yeah, of course they needed the money, and that's fair for them, but it all worked out because now I have a recut version with some dampened audio for the trailer reaction. But Sonic was able to send me in a few thoughts here today. He's out of town, so he didn't get to join me for the stream last night, so I've recut it. You're either going to see a version with some dampened audio where I tried to add in a few spots where I was talking where there was no real dialogue or anything else that could get flagged, but if that gets flagged after I film this, then it might just be muted audio for the trailer reaction. But all my thoughts from last night are still there. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, here we go. Ahsoka Season 2 trailer is out. You guys want to watch it? Let's watch it. I mean, I'm just shocked we got a trailer. Usually Disney Plus is very, very, very hesitant to release trailers prior than like 2 months before something come out. One of the exceptions to that rule was Ahsoka. Ahsoka, when we got the trailer at Celebration, I believe it was Celebration London in 2023. That was in April, and the show didn't come out till the end of August. So that's one of the exceptions to the rule. And now we get Ahsoka Season 2 trailer released 4 months before the show comes out. There's something about Ahsoka as a show, as a lifelong Star Wars fan, as somebody who grew up with the Filoni era, that speaks to me as my era of Star Wars fan. Sure, it can be a little inside baseball. Sure, it can be a little much for the average fan, and it can be a little bit redundant with the characters he uses over and over and over again. But there's nobody who works on Star Wars who loves Star Wars more than Dave Filoni. When I watch a trailer for one of his things, I'm always excited. He hits that Star Wars fandom note that just makes you excited to have been a Star Wars fan, acknowledging things you've seen before, acknowledging the things you've read, acknowledging the things that you just appreciate about Star Wars, both from the original trilogy and the prequel era. Batasai says absolutely, looks visually striking. It does have a huge step up, in my opinion, from where we were in Season 1, just visually. Like, some things are still in that like volume cloud, you know, like that's very volume. It looks cool, but it looks like the volume, like where there's not much definition in the background. There are going to be some of these smaller looking shots still, but just hopefully overall you feel a little bit more grand with it. We didn't get really any great looks at Rory McCann's face as Baylan, but right off the bat, like here, for a second, I kind of forgot it wasn't even Ray Stevenson, because it's, you know, they're not great shots of his face. I'm sure once you see real close-ups, it'll be pretty obvious, but like the costume, the beard, the performance, the physicality, it makes me think of Ray Stevenson. So he will be missed, of course, but Rory McCann seems to be doing a great job stepping in. Tons of stuff with more star maps, and I'm sure this will all kind of connect to Mortis. I'm interested to see how they get home. I hope it's just not like a portal or something like that. Love that we're getting more flashbacks. Is this still Ariana Greenblatt? It looks like her, but I'm not 100% sure. It kind of looks like somebody different a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe it's in the eyes. Hayden looks great here. Like, this is maybe the best he's looked in any of these things that he's done. Obi-Wan, Ahsoka Season 1, since he's returned to Star Wars. Like, it looks like they used a good amount of de-aging on him, where like Obi-Wan, they didn't really use de-aging like at all. And then Ahsoka Season 1, sometimes it felt a little aggressively de-aged, like not really the correct texture on his face. And I always kind of chalk that up to maybe it's the Force Ghost thing, but here I think he looks better. Thrawn still looks good. I was hoping that on the skin tone for Thrawn, they would make it a little darker, a little more dark blue, like classic Legends Thrawn. I still think Lars Mikkelsen sounds the part more than he looks the part, but I'm hoping they give him maybe some more flattering camera angles, some more dangerous looking shots. And here you have the art pieces that you have Thrawn always have, and he has in Rebels, and he's always had in his ships. I believe these were confirmed in Rebels to be the Isalamiri, the Force blockers from the Thrawn novel. So that's pretty cool that that's back. I wonder if that'll play a role at all in the show. The space battles looked good in Ahsoka. I mean, we didn't get too many, but this is like, these are legit space battles. Like, they have a lot going on, which is something that's very different from what we've seen in any Star Wars TV show so far. Live action TV show for Star Wars. We haven't seen anything to this level in terms of the sheer volume of ships and like the sheer volume of the battles. Well, Sabine's hair, maybe she just doesn't have hair dye on Peridea, but her hair is turning like a lighter purple. Here she's using the Force again. They need to double down on that because it's not a plot point I really like that much, but it's something that they did, so you gotta improve it. I hope this isn't the only flashback we get of Ahsoka, but I think I'm sure we'll get some more. And here it looks like Ezra on Dathomir as well, so they're going to Dathomir to fight. What are those creatures? This guy's name was it Enoch? But regardless, he looks like he's got like a flaming Dathomirian sword or something, and that looks pretty epic. You got Shin, another shot of her fighting Hu Yang, who's got 4 lightsabers, like General Grievous-esque. We got these like these weird looking robot things, and I like how the creatures and stuff like that just look so different compared to our galaxy. That's something we didn't really get to see in season 1, and we get to see him fighting here again, kind of nondescript looking things, but this looks epic. I'm really excited.
Hey everyone, Sunak here. Liam and I can't watch together, but I figured I might as well get my reaction in. Very excited by what I saw. I think costume was always one of the things I was a little not super satisfied about when everything on Disney Plus was coming out. I think just the sheer amount of shows happening kind of limited something like this, which was considered a lower budget show for season 1. Yeah, this looks great. This definitely gets me fired up. That's a real New Republic fleet, and just the barrage and destruction, a lot of the Heir to the Empire inspirations, but very curious about the Fallen Jedi with the teal lightsaber. I guess Hayden's going to be a huge part. I'm very curious how much this specific flashback will be or when it's set and whatnot, but this was a great trailer, and I am very much looking forward to finally getting back to doing live reaction and reviews and predictions with you guys.
Thanks so much for watching the video, everybody. We're really excited about Ahsoka Season 2, and we'll be covering everything here on Star Wars Lads, so make sure you subscribe. And if you're interested in joining us live next time to talk about these types of things, we always go live when there's major news, and this week we will be doing another recap of all of D23 once the presentations are over on Monday, so make sure you check that out as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.